Talk Rosa. Speak with power.
Grow your English every hour.
Hey there, language learners. Welcome back to the Talk Rosa channel. I am so glad you joined us today because we have something really special planned. I am Rosa, and sitting across from me is my wonderful co-host.
Hi, everyone. I'm James. It is fantastic to be back in the studio with you, Rosa. You look like you are bursting with energy today. What is going on?
Well, you know me, James. I just love helping our listeners level up their English. And today's topic is a total game changer. It is something every single beginner needs to master.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Is it the one question that makes almost everyone feel a little bit nervous when they meet someone new?
Exactly. But before we reveal the big secret, please take a second to hit that subscribe button.
Yes, and do not forget to give us a thumbs up if you are ready to learn. Sharing this video with your friends helps our community grow so much. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Okay, James, are you ready to dive in?
I am born ready. So, what are we talking about today?
Today, we're learning how to answer the famous request, "Tell me about yourself."
Ah, yes, the big one. You hear this at job interviews, on the first day of a new class, or even just at a party. It can be a bit overwhelming, right?
It really can. People often freeze because they do not know where to begin. But don't worry, everyone. Today, we are going to break it down and make it super simple and actually quite fun.
That sounds like a plan. So, how about we show them how it is done? Why don't you start, Rosa? Tell me about yourself.
Oh boy, putting me on the spot first, huh? Well, let me see. I should probably start with the basics, right? My name is Rosa. That is R-O-S-A.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Rosa. My name is James. James.
Nice to meet you too, James. Now for the next part. I am originally from the United States. I grew up in a very sunny place called California.
California? Wow, that sounds amazing. I've always wanted to visit. I'm from the United Kingdom. I grew up in London.
London, such a historic city. Do you live in a busy area there?
Actually, right now, I live in a very tiny village. It is extremely peaceful and quiet. I love the fresh air. What about you, Rosa?
I'm a city girl through and through. I live in a huge city. It is always loud and there are people everywhere. But I find it really exciting.
I guess we're opposites. So, do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in a small apartment on the 10th floor. It does not have a yard, but the view is incredible. How about you?
I live in a cottage, which is just a word for a small, old-fashioned house. It has a big garden where I grow vegetables.
A garden. I am so jealous. That sounds lovely. Okay, so we have covered names, where we are from, and where we live. What is next on the list?
Well, people usually mention their age if it is a casual setting. I'm 30 years old.
And I'm 26. You know, age is just a number, but it helps people get to know you.
True, very true. Now, let us talk about what we do for a living. Rosa, what is your job?
I'm a graphic designer. That means I use computers to create art and images for websites. I love being creative. Creative means having lots of original ideas.
That is so cool. I bet you are great at it. As for me, I'm an English instructor. I spend my days helping students understand grammar and vocabulary.
You're a natural teacher, James. Our listeners are lucky to have you.
Thanks, Rosa. It's a very rewarding job. So we have the professional side down. What about family?
Family is a great way to connect. I have one sister. Her name is Maria. She's younger than me, and she's actually studying to be a nurse.
That is a very important profession. I have an older brother named David. He works with computers, but he is much more serious than I am.
Haha, every family has one. What about your parents?
My mom is a retired chef, so she is an amazing cook. My dad is a carpenter. He builds things out of wood.
Wow, your family is very handy. My mother is a librarian, so she loves books. And my father is a taxi driver. He knows every street in the city.
That is fantastic. It is so interesting how everyone has a different story. Now, we cannot forget about our furry friends. Do you have any pets, Rosa?
Oh, you know I do. I have a cat named Simba. He is bright orange and very, very lazy.
Simba, like the Lion King. I'm definitely a dog person. I have a golden retriever named Buddy. He is full of energy and loves to play fetch.
Buddy sounds adorable. See, even our pets show our personalities. I like quiet cats, and you like active dogs.
Exactly. Okay, let us move on to things we enjoy. What are your favorite things? Let us start with food.
Oh, that is easy. I absolutely adore sushi. I could eat it every single day.
Sushi is delicious, but for me, nothing beats a hot, cheesy pizza.
Yum. Pizza is a classic. What about colors?
I'm a big fan of forest green. It reminds me of nature and the trees in my garden.
I prefer bright yellow. It's such a happy, optimistic color. It feels like sunshine.
That suits you perfectly, Rosa. Now, what do you do in your free time? Do you have any hobbies?
I love photography. I take my camera everywhere and try to capture beautiful moments. It helps me relax. What about you, James?
Well, when I'm not teaching, I love hiking in the mountains. I also enjoy playing video games on the weekend. It's my way of switching off.
Hiking and gaming. You have a good balance there. You know, James, we've shared so much positive stuff. Maybe we should mention something we don't like.
That's a clever idea. It makes the conversation more real. For example, I really dislike heavy rain. It makes everything so gloomy.
I agree. And for me, I really cannot stand traffic jams. Sitting in a car and not moving is so frustrating.
Ugh, I totally feel your pain on that one. So, everyone, do you see what we just did? We took a scary question and turned it into a simple list of facts about our lives.
Exactly. You don't have to say everything at once. If you are at a job interview, focus on your name and your work. If you are making a new friend, talk about your hobbies and your pets.
Right. Use the information that fits the situation. Keep it simple, keep it clear, and most importantly, stay friendly.
You know, James, I feel like I know you even better now after this chat.
Me too, Rosa. I learned that you're a creative designer who loves yellow and sushi, and you have a sleepy orange cat.
And I learned that you are a teacher living in a quiet village with a garden and a happy dog named Buddy. This was so helpful.
I really hope our listeners think so too. Remember, practicing these sentences out loud is the best way to get comfortable.
Definitely. Don't be shy. English is a tool for communication. Just start speaking and the rest will follow.
Well, I think our time is up for this episode.
Wait, already? Time really does fly when you are having a good conversation.
It really does. But before we go, we have a small favor to ask our amazing audience.
Yes! If you found this lesson useful, please subscribe to Talk Rosa. It helps us keep creating these videos for you.
And don't forget to click the like button. It tells us that we are on the right track.
Now for your homework. We want to hear from you. Go to the comments section right now and introduce yourself. Tell us your name, where you are from, and one thing you love.
We promise to read your comments. We love learning about our students from all over the world.
It is going to be so much fun to meet you all virtually. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Thank you, everyone. Stay curious and keep practicing your English every day.
We will be back very soon with another exciting lesson. Until then, goodbye.
Bye-bye, everyone. See you next time.